Either here or there, you heard? Listen, y'all tell Meek Mill, come fight me. Tell Meek Mill I want to fight that one-on-one, you heard? And I don't even got to trip about money and all that, because I got more money than...
With fury in his eyes, 6ix9ine just arrived for Meek Mill. And this time, it's not just jokes or troll games.
Ain't it with security? This is security? That's security if you punch. Look, shut up. And you with a cop. And look, you tight. And you with police. And you with police. Look, that cop.
That. Now that Meek's name was brought up in that crazy, dodgy controversy, 6ix9ine saw an opportunity and seized it. You already know that these two have been fighting for years, but the messiness has reached a new level. When 6ix9ine was arrested, on those serious federal charges, he flipped like instant noodles and gave up names like it was roll call in court. This drama between him and Meek Mill didn't just start yesterday. It has been simmering since 2018. That was long before any of those rumors about Diddy's boy toys began to circulate.
You a bitch here, right here, fraud on the ground like you was that. Baby, my nigga could be in the land swerving with me, eating gat. Dog real boss, make a call, you a bitch.
As if it were a talent show, the man became a full-fledged courtroom performance, pointing fingers. The whole rap game was observing, and Meek was among the most vocal critics of him. Stated what everyone was thinking, which was blatant treachery. Meek consistently promoted the idea of standing firmly for justice, jail reform, and stability. He even stated in a 2018 interview that he wanted to offer 6ix9ine a small warning. When you throw out a particular type of energy, it truly returns. That wasn't a slight, it was a complete warning. However, by 2020, tension had given way to complete anarchy. Meek attacked X in an attempt to stop 6ix9ine's outrageous Instagram posts.
That's real life.
Real life shit.
Nick, Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
Meek. I hope the rat goes on to express regret to the victim or the individuals he told. There were gunshots. Officially, the meat had become poisonous. People have short memories, huh? 6ix9ine exploded and raised a sinister subject. He stated, "Y'all forgot that a fast rat got Nipey killed." He hinted that the murderer wasn't even supposed to be at large by casting doubt on him without mentioning names. Then he made a chilly call. He's gone now, so that's all I have to say. Like a coward, he abandoned his infant mother and child. It was poison, not merely a remark. Following that, 6ix9ine immediately targeted Meek Mill.
I'd have been like, oh, you doing stupid at this point. I know you might have got on from doing it and it worked out to be able to make some money, but I think you need to go down. I think you beefing with too many people right now. You putting the wrong energy out, and the world will deliver the energy that you putting out. Like, you delivering a gangster type of energy now. He locked up in the middle of some shit. So, you know, you gave out that energy, you kind of got that energy back. I seen him one time and I was like, yo, I want to holler at you real quick. He was like, all right, I'm going to holler at you in a second. And I was going to tell him, like, things not talking about prison. Just like, yo, stop putting that energy out. You get money now.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody want to live like that. You can't live with 10 security guards.
Imagine having a newborn baby come into the world and being pressed about a Mexican with rainbow hair, he said in response to Meek's remarks. Oh no, that was particularly painful because Meek had recently given birth to a child with Milan Harris. He was out here fighting with a troll rather than enjoying those newborn moments.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait, ha! You didn't hear this? No!
In an attempt to sound like a rapper, Meek went back on X, calling 6ix9ine a keyboard informant and claiming that all of this internet turmoil was for his boys, as if he were out here raising warriors. Then, Meek attempted to change the subject entirely by claiming that police were killing people on the streets while 6ix9ine was busy harassing bereaved families. He also claimed that 6ix9ine was secretly supplying turmoil to wealthy people by utilizing his trash as entertainment for the privileged. Meek gave the impression that 6ix9ine was just a clickbait puppet, and Meek wasn't having any of it when 6ix9ine attempted to reclaim the spotlight with that outrageous goober release. He called the comeback ridiculous, ripped the song to pieces, and made fun of 6ix9ine's whole appearance. He trashed the new song on Twitter. That's what we heard, LOL. No pity. However, 6ix9ine didn't buckle under clowning. Instead, he flipped it back, accusing Meek of fabricating his entire persona. Said he gave the impression that Meek's entire activist persona was all for show, acting woke only when the cameras were rolling and talking about jail reform. When Jason Haidt, the property manager, spilled the tea, he didn't hold back.
Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the out. I don't drink, so I was playing that off like I don't drink. I smoke. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this because I was like.
He claimed that the residence appeared extremely dirty. We are discussing used condoms and shattered booze bottles, blood-stained bedding, razor blades, lubricant on the dressers, and something sticky on the marble floors. It gets worse if you don't accept yourself. According to him, 2 iPhones were left strewn around like forgotten secrets, and there was half an ounce of nose candy on the floor underwear that had been thrown like confetti into the bushes. Before the celebration even began. Rumor has it that Diddy changed the locks on every bedroom and made sure he was the only one with the keys. He even brought in his personal smoke detectors, but others claimed that they were equipped with covert cameras. The now viral video shows Meek being caught in a very embarrassing situation. Indeed, the scene where Diddy is said to have clapped, his cheeks was captured on camera that same crazy night, along with the twist.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Diddy allegedly spiked everyone's drinks prior to the entire Freak Fest, according to the bodyguard who leaked the video. It wasn't just any Hollywood party, it was giving off Predator vibes on a whole new level. Then there's the video, the one where Diddy called Meek Daddy outright. For example, who treats their homeboys that way? Twitter took off. Memes that blew up strays were captured by Meek in all directions. Meek leaped on X and launched into a furious tirade in an attempt to save face. I have such a strong voice for a black man from the slums all over the world. They desire its removal. Right out of the trenches, I'm a true ruler with no human authority. He accused politicians and bots of attempting to damage his reputation, and to top it all off, he said he spent $100,000 attempting to identify the source of the smear campaign. The streets know what's up with me, he said on social media. Although it is untrue, people won't quickly forget such clips. Meek Mill asserted that he was prepared to go all in on the financial side of this situation, saying, I got $100K for a thorough investigation of who's powering and how exactly my name connects to this. It sounded believable. However, where is the evidence? No follow-ups or receipts, just more cryptic tweets and vague outbursts. People are now wondering if it was just chatter. Why not settle the matter once and for all if you have the money and your reputation is being dragged? Or is it all smoke and no fire? And there are more than just fan speculations out there. Lil Rod said unequivocally in one of those shocking lawsuits that Diddy was having an affair with a Philadelphia rapper who had previously dated Nicki Minaj.
We sleeping right next to each other. Pause. So like, would you like you just? Not for real. I get it, but I slept right here. He slept right there.
Let's be honest. Is there anyone else that springs to mind? People were raising their eyebrows and connecting connections that might not even be on the same page after seeing that clue. Then, amid a heated discussion with academics, 6ix9ine slipped into the conversation. He casually mentioned that he had once slept next to him. According to Street Talk, it was a direct subliminal dig at Meek, as if he were being thrown into the same strange bed by association. If 6ix9ine is good at anything, it's making fun of people. He enjoys making fun of others while grinning. For him, this was retribution season. He keeps receipts and throws them back like grenades whenever Meek tries to give him an L. 6ix9ine. As if it were open season, 6ix9ine scholars and the whole internet are now focusing on Meek Mill. Are there only rumors? Perhaps. However, there are a ton of crazy perspectives on the web. He's in the pool knowing his act is hurting family, one person said, and Diddy purposefully videotaped it, saying things like, "You deserve it, Daddy Bro is diabolical." Someone else stated, "Diddy used that man on his birthday. I bet Meek hates birthdays now." It's crazy how at all these dodgy parties, drugs, spiked drinks, someone else said. Pre-offs, there was never any fighting or screaming, just brotherly love and harmony. Man, the loudness is nearly drowned out by the quiet. What do you think, then? Is there anything much more serious going on beyond those velvet ropes, such as how deeply Meek Mill was involved in the so-called freak-offs, or was he merely caught sliding in the middle of Diddy's empire collapsing? There are layers to this tale, and we need your opinion. Leave a remark without any filters or holding back. Additionally, don't just lurk if you're looking for the unvarnished truth and astounding receipts. Click like, subscribe, and share.